to wrap up. It's right about 7 o'clock Eastern time. And that's when, if you're in line, you get to vote. If you come after 7, sorry, you're out of luck. And so we're here to cover the elections and the 2 Senate runoff races. Millions of dollars have been spent in these 2 races because Democrats and Republicans know that these 2 seats are so important. And as you can hear, the polls are now closed. So that's it, and we'll be slowly getting results in over the night. And here I'm talking to Jan, who has been a poll watcher today and a voter. So Jan, you're a poll watcher, first time you said? Second time.
Second time.
So what motivated you to be a poll watcher today?
The corruption in the third election. I just felt like I had to do something. I had to be a part of the process and no longer sit on the sidelines. Voting's just not enough anymore.
And some people like Lin Wood have said, you know, if you're a Republican and, you know, you're concerned about this fraud, then you just shouldn't vote. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, absolutely not. You've got to decide one way or the other. We can't sit back. Even if we don't have perfect people to vote for, we still have to choose. I think it's our right, and if we don't use what we've been given by our forefathers, we'll lose it. And we're on the verge of it now.
And so in your vote, what were some of maybe the most important issues more concerning to you and drove you to the polls?
Oh, wow. So many. President Trump being pro-life, pro-American, pro-Second Amendment, just everything that has to do with the Trump administration I stand for. I mean, he's not perfect, but he is all-American. And the other side, just the liberalism on the other side is scary to me. I'm a Christian. I think I believe in freedom of religion for all religions, and I feel like that the other side is going to decimate our freedoms and our freedom to worship.
And some have said, you know, if Democrats are able to gain 2 Senate seats tonight or tomorrow, whenever we find out the results, you know, there's discussion of maybe packing the Supreme Court or ending the filibuster. What do you think about that?
I think it's terrible. I think that we're set up the way we are for a reason. The Electoral College is there for a reason. The way the Supreme Court set up is for a reason. And politicians should not change things. I believe that's what's happening. That's it. I mean, we're fighting. I believe this is a war against good versus evil. I truly do. And I'm here.
And do you have any predictions for tonight? There's 2 races. You think it'll be a split ticket?
I have no idea. I think it's determined by how much corruption is going on. I truly believe that the Republicans have come out en masse, just like on the November 3rd election. It depends on if everything's done fair and square. We're a red state.
And, you know, there's been, driving down the street, you can see political billboard after billboard. I've talked to several people who say they just get constant political texts. How excited are you for these ads to finally come to an end?
Actually, very. I was going through my emails the other today, and even though they're all Trump, I'm still ready for them to go away. Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Jan. Appreciate it. I'm now going to toss this over to Michael McGonigal, who's going to talk to another voter here, and I'll do that right now.
Hey, Zach. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, Zach mentioned, I'm going to ask my buddy Walter to come over here. Walter, join me here, my friend. Right here. It's all yours. Walter, you've been, you told me just a little while ago that you've been here since 5:45 a.m.
Yes.
This morning. So that is a lot of dedication from you. And now are you ready to go home?
I'm ready to go home.
The day is almost over. So you've been telling me you've done this for a number of years. What kind of turnout has this election had versus previous elections as far as excitement, as far as numbers, particularly in this county, which is, I don't know, would you say that this county typically votes more Republican versus Democrat?
Right, yeah. I believe that a number of folks have came out that usually don't vote, have came out this time to be a part of this election, and I was so honored just to have all the people come that you normally don't see. And so we just thank everyone for coming out and showing love to their favorite candidate for this day.
Now, about how many people have you had turn out today to vote so far?
Over 1,500. Yes.
And that's a high number, you said, for...
I know for this precinct.
And you said that you yourself, of course, have voted. What are some of the issues in this election cycle that are important to you and that drove you to vote for who you voted for?
Taxes, of course, and child care, of course, and also getting back to not bickering, but also getting back to make America great again. Just whatever, just good, reasonable thinking and home living and morals and standard. What we need to get back to, which I think our country have lack of right now. And so, getting back to that, I think is going to be better.
And once this election is determined, the runoffs will be done, elections will be over for at least a couple of years, hopefully. Are you excited about the new administration that's coming in? What are your thoughts about the new administration, the Biden versus President Trump?
I am excited about it. I really am. Things for change. We're looking for, people are looking for something different right now, in the crucial moment that we're going through the COVID-19, and so I believe people really need something to stand firm on and see something change, different.
Okay. And Walter, you'll be back here the next time this happens, right? Because yes. This is what you do. Anything that you would say to there were some people that we saw that came in just as the polls were closing. Talk a little bit about the importance of a vote, why a vote matters, if you have any thoughts on it.
Voting is very important. You should go and exercise your talent to vote. Even if you don't like the candidate, you should go out and help somebody else who's like the candidate, but just go out, just to encourage somebody to come and vote. Go to their house and get them to come and vote. It's your exercise right to do that. So I advise anybody who's have never voted before, please come out and vote the next time, because your vote does count.
Well, you heard it right there from Walter, folks, and as Zach said, the polls in Georgia